If this video pulled you in, okay, it pulled you here because you are about to experience an extreme level up, okay? I heard an angelic level up, which means to me that this is being orchestrated by your angels, by your guardians. This is being orchestrated by people that's being sent into your life to make certain things happen. Okay. I also just you may be experiencing influx of information. Oh, I say information. I meant to say communication. Just an influx. You could be getting phone calls and text messages from old people, people you haven't talked to in a while. Okay, or you might experience like a day where you just getting a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails. Okay, this could even be phone calls from like spam companies. Just this random influx in communication, and it all feels dead, or it's just giving this energy of purging, like everything that no longer serves you, it's like it's making its way around one more time. Okay, I also heard this bitch thinks she all of that. Okay. Who the fuck she thinks she is? Exactly who she thinks she is. Exactly who you think she is. That's who she is. Okay, he, she, take it how it resonate, baby. Somebody feels some type of way. There's an influx of haters, all right? Just an influx of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to make its way out, all right? Or find its way around, okay? I'm also hearing new levels, new devils, okay? You exactly who you... This is why it's important for us as people to love ourselves, okay? The most dangerous person in the world is the person who know they self. And I don't mean dangerous as in bad. Dangerous to other people, because you don't stand for anything that's not great. Anything less than great, you don't stand for. Okay? When you are of power and you don't know it, it's easier for people to take advantage of that. But when you are of power and you know it, and you know how to control that power, you a bad motherfucker, okay? I feel like that's the type of person I'm speaking to right now. There's a lot of people that may be watching you in some capacity, people you know, people you don't know, that may have some type of animosity towards you because they see this level up. This is something that people always saw in you, all right? It just took you to see it so that way it can really start playing out, all right? I definitely feel like I'm speaking to somebody who has been hardworking all their life, all right? Hardworking, easygoing. Maybe you weren't the perfect person, okay? None of us are. You made your mistakes. You did your dirt, okay? But you overcame it, all right? You started appreciating yourself. You started loving yourself, okay? You started being willing to do it for you and not willing to do it for other people. At some point, I feel like I'm picking up on somebody at some point in your life where it's like, everything you did, it was because you wanted to have this image for other people to appreciate. But it stopped being, yeah. And I just feel like it put you in this very miserable energy. And in that misery, you found your alchemy. In that misery, you found you. This is giving me the energy of going into the void where nothing is there. It's just empty. And life being created out of that. Why? Because the canvas is open. I heard open, but what I'm trying to say is this: everything is clear, nothing is there. So it's easier to form life out of nothing than to try to form life where life is already happening. All right, that's gonna resonate for somebody. All right, because as I said that, I understand what I'm saying, but I'm trying to go deeper into it. All right, but I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, and look, I'm study trying to go back because life can be created where life is. All right, but how I'm seeing this is, if a flower already bloomed over here, why you want to bloom right next to that flower when it's an open field where ain't no flowers blooming? You have more room. Okay, it also puts you in this energy of isolation, and what isolation does is it draws you in to yourself, and you go to realizing certain things about you. Okay? Somebody here, you realized your power. And now that you're living through that power, you got people outside of you that's trying to make you question yourself. And it's so funny because I'm feeling this energy strongly, because I almost just felt like I wanted to start this video over for no reason, getting this energy of doubt. Like, I just feel a lot of projections of people that want you to calm down. I'm hearing pipe down, a little shot. It's like this energy of people trying to humble you, but you already humbled though. And why are you trying to do the job of God? In fact, you need to humble yourself, because you don't know who you fucking with. You don't know who you playing with. Okay, I definitely get this type of energy. The ones that look the most innocent always be the ones that's the most feistiest. Okay, that's not a coincidence why little chihuahuas be barking like they the big dog. It's not a coincidence. And they supposed to be the cute little cuddly, but they be ready to snap. This is the type of energy I feel like you exude. Like, you on your humble shit, you moving around gracefully, but when somebody try to snap at you, it's like your spirit team, they bark back, they bite back. Don't play. I'm just getting this energy of don't play. Okay, you could also be somebody that's very nice but cutthroat. Like, yeah, I'm nice, yeah, but I could also and will also put you in your place, because don't let this nice shit fool you. I'm just getting this energy of kindness being taken for weakness. But there's a lot of projections around you. I just saw a crown. All right, someone is a truth seeker, a truth speaker, and a truth teller. I feel like this is something you unconsciously do as well, because when you hear things, when you see things, you process them totally different from the average person. Like, the way you process things, it gets straight to the point. You can see the logic side, you can see the emotional side, and then it's like this energy of being right in the middle, finding some type of balance. Okay, somebody here, you also have a very beautiful voice, like you can sing. All right, and I'm just getting this energy of, like, I'm hearing singing school or some type of competition here where you had to compete to be in. Maybe this was like a group. All right, it's not going to be for everybody. All right, if this is not singing, this could be anything that you're experiencing in your personal life. Just make the story fit how it fit. Okay, but I'm just getting this energy of the way you do it. You got people that can sing, and then you got them people that can sing, baby. They sing from their soul. They sing from their heart. And it's very angelic. It's like you give goosebumps to the listeners. Okay, if this isn't singing, this could be something you do with your voice. Speak, communication. Your dialect is what I just heard. The way you communicate, something here that you're doing with the voice, the throat chakra. It's very angelic. Okay, it's also very purging. Like, you make people think twice, or you make people think like it's like something that you said, or something, an encounter that you've had. Even the people that don't like you, it forces them to look themselves in the mirror. Like, why don't I like this person? This is also the energy of somebody talking about you to a group of people, and then when these group of people came to check you out to see what this person was talking about, it's like, nah, you hating for real. That's what this is. Like, you hating for real. I'm just sitting here playing with the cards. Ain't nothing fell out yet. We 9 minutes in. I ain't even introduced myself. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I'm just playing. Welcome to the portal of alignment. I almost said enlightenment. Yeah, this is just this energy of old energy being purged out, because if you weren't here before my channel name was Playground of Enlightenment when I first started this channel, but it turned into something different. Okay, I feel like that's the type of energy that you in. Like, all right, let me just introduce myself, y'all. I'm still bear with me. Okay, hi, my name is Shay, if you didn't know. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, you might as well get comfortable, because it's definitely a vibe over here. I talked about that crown, and look, she came out. Okay, he or she, don't make no difference. But hi, welcome to my channel. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a moment right now. Thank you all for all your love. Thank you all for all y'all support. If you're looking for a personal reading, everything is in the description box. If you want to enter the raffle, you can also look at those details in the description box. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as I'm saying this, I'm channeling because I had a moment, right? And I could edit that out the video, but I choose to make mistakes on the camera to show you that it's okay to make mistakes, especially being the fact that I'm putting myself out for the world to see. I don't know who's gonna see this video. I don't. Okay, I get a little glimpse when people comment or whatever like that, but overall, I don't know who's gonna see this video. And I don't know how me making a mistake has taught a person, because I kept it in the video, has taught a person that it's okay not to be perfect and still be supported. It's okay not to have everything all together and be this perfect person that the world that is projected on you to be. When ain't nobody in this world perfect. Nobody. All right. I feel like I'm also speaking to somebody who is very confident in themselves, or spirit is working with you on your self-esteem and your confidence. You got alchemists that came out again, because there's always someone around you. Whoa, I never knew that this card had 2 alchemist cards. Somebody here is double spirited. All right, you got the hair out here. This says unseen potential and hesitation. Okay, this is just, yep, back to that confidence. If you don't know who you are, somebody will always try to come in and steal that away from you because you don't even know you have it. Believe in yourself. There's no greater belief than the belief in yourself. You being naturally you attracts what's naturally for you. It attracts the people that are naturally for you. It also attracts people that may be in a low vibrational mood. Like, for example, I got on here saying, like, somebody saying, who the fuck she thinks she is? Little do that person know that there's an element of you somewhere hiding that's exactly that person. But you're covering it up with trauma. You're covering it up with pain. You're covering it up with hurt. You're comparing yourself to somebody that's mirroring a part of you that exists in you. She think whoever that person is, either way, it's like the element of you mirroring that person. Okay, you see what I just did there? Do you get it? It's all about you. It's okay to be selfish and make things all about you. Half of the time, motherfuckers that you be making yourself all about don't even appreciate you. But when you all about you, you attract people who do, because they know that they can lose you. The energy, I'm not saying that it forces appreciation, but that's how it goes. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody. All right, for somebody, this is hitting home for you. Home run is what I just heard. Baseball could be significant. Someone here, you could be a twin, and all your life you was compared to another person. And you may find it hard to find your own identity. Okay, identical twins. This is giving the energy of you stole something from me. Somebody feel like something was taken away from them and given to another person. And this is really deep, because how the fuck this whole time I didn't know I had 2 of the same cards, and then twins come out? That's not a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, fate. Something was fated to happen. All right. And then I said double spirited. All right, you got teamwork here. You guys are better together than apart. Look, and behind it, you got snakes intertwining with each other. All right, you got small regrets and longings. Someone here misses their twin, miss their sister, or it's a part of you where you're missing yourself. And it's This could also be just the duality between one person. I'm hearing day and night. I'm keeping it. Alright, I'm keeping everything in this video. The parts where I feel like I fucked up, and look, you got the king. Control reversal of fortune. Yeah, I'm just getting this energy of like people always wanting to cut some type of cord and attack. It's like I'm seeing a cord being cut, right? But both of this cord is you, and somebody cutting it and then attaching another cord to it, to the end of it. It's like people, like, you ever wonder why so many people always flock to you, come to you, want to be your friend? People who don't even like you just want to be around just so they can watch you. You could be somebody that experienced gang stalking, or you could be somebody that experienced like a lot of it's giving this robotic watched type of energy, because you are very divine. Okay, I'm hearing you came in this time for a reason. You came in this time to shake shit up. You came in this time to traumatize some people, because that's exactly what they need. But you have to be okay with that. You have to, because it's a part of you. And it don't mean that you're wrong. It don't mean that you're bad. It just means that that's a part of your purpose. People, we always looking for our purpose because we think it's one single thing. When you got a multitude of purposes, it's a lot of things that's done purposely that you serve the purpose in. Whether that purpose was for you or that other person, and 9 times out of 10 it was for both of you. It just depends on your perspective of life, your perspective of how you see things. Okay, and here I am, thought I was gonna come on this video. I ain't gonna lie and talk shit. I ain't gonna lie, because at the end of the day, I know it's somebody out there that watch my videos that said the same thing about me, but can't even realize that you too busy worried about me, that you can't even see that we are part of each other. It's a reason why you here. It's not the hate, it's the grow. What can we get in life hating each other? Always competing, saying something is better than the other. All right, and I say that 50-50, you know what I'm saying? Because I do believe some shit is better than the other, but not on a mundane level. It's more like on the level of, and even in that, what I just said, I feel like spirit just humbled me. Because it's not even about you being better because you did the work. We all on our own separate journeys. It shouldn't even be something that we're comparing. But we go to school and learn comparison. Who get the highest grades? Who studied the longest? Who get the most attention? We grow up being compared by our siblings because we might have different fathers or different mothers. Grow up getting compared by siblings if you are a twin and experiencing that. I feel like sometimes we be so stuck in the trauma that we pay no attention to our potential and how we can grow out of that chaos. My whole thing has been rearranged right here on this camera. I done went through 3 stages of grief. I ain't gonna say grief, but you know, kinda, you know what I'm saying? And grew a little bit more just coming on here to channel messages. Just coming on here, being an open source. Being able to learn even while I'm doing it. Paying attention to those little things, those small details. I just heard, and how accurate are you? Okay, love yourself, man. Be you and be unapologetic about it. But whoever I'm speaking to, you are going through some type of level up here. You could be sleeping a lot. Somebody could also be sleepy but can't sleep. Okay, you're going through some type of energetic upgrade, all right? And there's a lot of energies that you have passed by. All right, you guys are no longer on the same level, a part of the same journey, on the same frequency. All right, these people are going to be coming back. These people are going to be comparing themselves to your growth. Okay, these people are going to want to do the things that they are meant to do. But it's how you come out on top, how you been coming out on top. All right, don't allow your heartstrings to pull you back to something that you know is not worth it, just because you may still love a person. All right, I'm definitely speaking to somebody who may have family members that's coming around to do this. Exes, also ex-friends. Okay, I don't know why I'm picking up on a guilty by association is what I just heard, but I'm picking up on a situation where you and a person may not be directly related, but because you dated, I don't know, their father, you feel obligated to be, because kids were involved, you might feel obligated because they love you. It's like there's just energy of choosing yourself, baby. Choosing you. All right, I'm hearing ring the alarm. I've been hearing that for the last couple of messages. Not just ring my bell, but Spirit said in that too. All right, we're gonna break up the energy because there's a lot of hate, bro. All right, not just being projected on what I got going on, but being projected on what you got going on. I could feel it energetically. Okay, somebody here could also be trying to figure out how they can tell between when they channeling messages for the collective and whether or not it's something that they can feel within themselves. All right, naturally, when something is for you, it's a different way you're going to feel it in your spirit and in your body than when something is for everybody else. I'm talking to a channeler or somebody who do tarot readings. Okay, you will know the difference once you start wanting to pay attention that there is a difference. Like, just the fact that you asked the question already opened you up to the answer. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's important for us to know that we don't have to go out looking for anything. All we got to do is be the curious cat. Why do you think cats got 9 lives? You know, if that's true. Because they so curious, they always getting themselves into shit. They think they own this bitch. That's why I love cats. You know how long I was afraid of cats? When I was younger, oh, they gonna scratch me. Oh, they look weird because they got the eyes of a snake. Just like our spinal cord, just like our kundalini energy. How do you be intimidated by your own self? That eye in the third, that eye that's in your head that you don't see with your physical eyes, flicker like the tongue of a snake when activated. We should be learning from cats, big ones, small ones. Okay, cats could be significant. All right, y'all, I'm gonna ring the bell. I also feel like that just irritated somebody. Good. All right, whatever it is that just irritated you, you just shook some up, and I just felt I didn't even know that weight was on me. Something was just lifted off of me. Okay. All right. I also just heard unrecognized weight. Like somebody here, you're carrying a lot of weight and you don't even know it, but this is like spiritual weight. All right, it could be playing out in your everyday life within your health. I'm hearing cortisol level, something like that. Okay, you could be experiencing back pains, either shoulder pains as well, just feeling a lot of weight on the back. Well, you feel like it's a lot of weight. It's a lot of things that's going on in your life. Baby, just calm down, go down, write it down, sort it all out. Okay, the best way to sort out the chaos is to sit in it. You can't run from it expecting a result. Okay? But whoever you are, you're great. I'm going to get a couple more of these cards and then I'm going to move on to the tarot. Whoever you are, you're great. This is giving me like double spirited. This is also giving me like Gemini energy. All right, or where Gemini is placed in your chart. All right. And then I see a black cat walking towards my apartment right now. Okay, doing his own thing. All right, I definitely feel a masculine energy. There's some type of masculine animal here that is a masculine that's watching over you. Okay. All right, I don't know why I'm seeing a dog get into something and it got something to do with that person. Like, I don't know if their favorite treats. All right, something that might taste like peanut butter. I'm seeing some type of sticks. All right, I'm seeing a dog This dog could be tan. I'm also seeing a German Shepherd here, or really old, an older dog. Something here about a dog and a masculine ancestor that's around you, okay? This person could have been a painter. You got this. I've been talking about communicating the whole time. This is the card that didn't want to go in. And I was talking about the third eye. Everything is in sync. You see how that all came together? Do you see how magical that was? Magic right in your face, and you ain't even know it. Okay, I feel like that's very significant too. All right, it's deeper than just this. Okay, I'm hearing it's like on a molecular level. It's in your DNA. Whoever you are, you're very magical. Okay, look, somebody finna get lucky, bro. I've been channeling lottery wins. Maybe I should do my next video, just a little quick, little 10 to 15 minutes lottery video. Who knows? Let's see. But bro, look. Yesterday I channeled messages. Both the ancestor messages talked about lottery and scratch-off tickets. Then you got the gambler here, which is playing cards. I'm getting something about poker. I'm also getting blackjack. I'm hearing something about some type of game show. Okay. Dice, all right, playing dice on the street could be very significant as well. Spades, cards, what brings family together. Somebody here could also read tarot cards with regular light. You good, bitch, because I gotta learn. Teach me. I'm just playing. But like not the cards with the images, but you know the cards, you know, the little cards that we play games with. I'm also hearing solitaire. All right, somebody could be playing games on their phone and winning money. Okay. But yeah, let's get into the tarot and see what's going. Okay, believe in yourself. Because there's people that believe in you around you, but they're going to project like that, like they don't see you. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're on the precipice to something big. Okay, this says unseen potential and hesitation. This is also giving me an energy of somebody who know who they is, but you don't know who you is. It's like you're very much confident where you are, but you don't even see how much greater you are, how more grand your purpose is, or whatever this is that you're doing, you're indulging in. It's something that naturally is you, that you can't help it. Now it's time to put it on display. All right, that can be anything. Okay, yeah, I definitely get this energy of something hidden, untapped potential. I'm also hearing hidden in plain sight. Hold on, y'all. Let me close my blinds because I feel watched. And let me cut this light on. All right. Much better. But yeah. I'm also getting like multitude. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 of cups, but I don't know why I thought of 7 cups, where it's like a lot of things going on. This could be a lot of thoughts or a lot of options, or you just want to put your hands in too many creative endeavors instead of working on one, getting that going, building the momentum, letting that take off like a rocket, and then build on something else. Okay, you are somebody that's used to starting over. What would be the difference? The only difference is this time you're not starting over from scratch. You're just picking up where you left off and allowing things to flow. Because like I said, that other project is already taking off. It's already making you money. It's already doing what it's supposed to do. It's already serving its purpose. It's okay to branch off and do something else while you got something else going. Okay, but you can't possibly think that you could have your hand in so many projects that is just, they ain't even left off the ground yet. They got to build the momentum. Okay, I've dealt with that. I understand that. Okay, but I just can't believe how I got 2 alchemist cards and twins. Somebody here could be pregnant with twins or will have twins. All right, twins could run in the family. Okay, the alchemists talk about balance, invention, and destruction. Okay, balance, invention, and destruction. This is like inventing, being a creator, but also being a destroyer. But the balance comes in between. Okay, yeah, self-protecting dual natures. This is also giving an energy of like bad and good. of what we deem as bad and good are literally reflections of each other. And that is so synchronistic to me saying what I said. How a person that's doing their purpose and doing what they got to do, being they self, being hated on by somebody who don't even realize that y'all mirroring each other. This person is just living in their higher self. Okay, this is an element of you, something that you can tap into. Even if it looks different, y'all still tapping into the same God frequency. Everybody got chakras. Everybody got kundalini energy. And all of us are living in different parts of our chakras. Some of us are tapping into a balance of all 7. It's about your balance, finding your balance, okay? Then you got the orator. It's making me think about the ori. All right. South Africa could be significant. I'm hearing Congo, okay? Something about Senegalese twist is significant, or rope twist, hair. All right, art in different forms. Okay, this is a skull in somebody's hand. All right, I don't know why I'm getting like ancient DNA, ancient upgrades. Something here that existed long time ago is like coming back around. You know how sometimes back in the days certain fashions will pop in and then they come back and respun with them. It's giving that type of energy, but more on a spiritual level. Okay, something about the teeth is significant. I'm also getting this energy of like how back in the days when the presidents used to get, one of them presidents used to get now this is triggering, I ain't gonna lie, used to get they slave teeth and made dentures with it. This is giving me the energy of, like I said, somebody always needing a piece of you to be them. This is just a weird comparison type energy. Like, this is weird as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is like mad weird, like all these projections, but I just feel like this is what's going on in the energy. Like a lot of projections because of your DNA, because of your royalty, because of your inheritance, I heard. All right, whether this is spiritual or physical. Okay, because of your ability to create, because of your truth and the acknowledgement of your truth. I'm also hearing because of your beauty. This is reminding me of beauty sleep. Somebody is really beautiful. Okay, because of your dreams. They don't have the capacity to believe in themselves. So they're trying to figure out how you believe in yourself. Your dreams, making things come true. Because of your ability to live in your truth. Okay, because I definitely could be speaking to somebody that's LGBTQ. And you got somebody that's around you mad, making you feel some type of way about the fact that you live in your truth, but the whole time they wish they could live in their truth. The whole time they feel like you feel, like what you like. Okay, like how is that? All right, how I just don't get it. What would make a person formulate hate and animosity toward another person, all because they're being themselves? We were all meant to be different. How about you use it as inspiration instead of being a fucking hater? How about that? How about that? Okay, look, the more and more I try, you got 333 on the timer. The more and more I try to tell you and remind you how great you is, you got motherfuckers coming out in the cards trying to make you feel less than what you are. It's so important for us to believe in ourselves, because people like this, you're more likely to meet in this world than people that's the opposite. And most times it ain't even their fault, bro. This is what helped me be so graceful. Look, the Queen of Swords, but she don't look like she a bitch. She look like she gracefully playing with this soft, elegant butterfly, but ready for war on the other side. Point blank, period. Okay. Duality, dual nature, I see. I be so amazed with how sometimes this shit be coming together. I get lost. Look, you got the sun here, being led by the sun. Solar power, solar energy, solar plexus. The soles of your feet, the soles of your hands. Okay, I'm getting pressure points, entry points. All right, someone here is trying to find a hole in your auric field to come in and take reign, but it's not going to happen. Like you got 5 swords, you talking about like you gonna come back and take the other 2. Hell no, nigga. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I done went on a little rant. Like, bro, this is weird. Okay, let's just focus on this alchemy, the alchemy within you. Okay. Somebody told me that these cards are Latin and that's not French. All right, they said that in the comments. All right, somebody also made the comment in the comments about how the seashells represented wealth back in the days, and I'm seeing all of that here, so that could be significant for somebody. All right, someone here is having some type of third eye awakening, and you're realizing that it is as deep as people say, but it's not as deep as people say. You can realize certain things that's happening right in your face. It's like a trick being played in your face, but you know the games, you know the tricks. Like being able to recognize when somebody's lying to you, being able to recognize when somebody is trying to get one over you. All right, this is a form of like third eye activation, because now you're not seeing it with the eyes that can trick you. You're seeing it with the eyes that see the tricks. We got 2 eyes that's fixed at the front of our face. Anything can happen with those eyes because it's all projection. But you got that eye that nobody can see, but it's there, catching on. And it's so funny because look, I put these cards up. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Third eye. I ain't even realized that until just now. Okay. Third eye. Since this chakra is physically located at the head, blockages can manifest as headaches, issues with sight or concentration, and hearing problems. People who have trouble listening to reality, who seem to know it all, or who are not in touch with their intuition may also have a block. When open and in alignment, it's thought that people will follow their intuition and be able to see the big picture. I've been talking about the comparison between that this whole time. How you only looking at the small aspect. You don't know what a person been through to do what they doing. You ain't see the times that person had to cry. You didn't see the experiences that person had to go through. Just like they didn't see yours, but you got the audacity to compare yourself to another person. Like you should be better, or asking God, why am I that? When you could be looking at it from a different perspective and making it your own. Ain't nothing new under the sun, baby. Somebody down the line in your ancestry done experienced this. It could have been you. Shit. I just keep hearing this finds you right before a level up. This video finds you right before a level up. This finds you right before a level up. You are leveling up. And I'm seeing someone rise to the occasion. I also just heard getting out of your own way. You ever heard somebody say you too smart for your own good? That's the type of energy I'm getting. But I'm getting this energy of control. I could literally be speaking to somebody that have been on both sides of the scale, where you looked at people like, who the fuck they think they is? But then you realize that was not real strength. I can see this card in 2 different ways. You either going to control your ego, or you going to allow it to control you. You're either going to control the strength that you have, or you're going to allow that strength to consume you. That's why you got 2 alchemy cards out here. The alchemist blends both and make it work for everyone. Finds balance in the situation. Okay? And then you got this too, teamwork. This could be like 3 phases of a person's life. You got the teacher, who all up and through done had these coins before, know what to do with them, and teaching people how to manage it. You got the student, don't know nothing about it, ain't never touched it, and he is engulfed in learning. And then you got this person here who is both. They the teacher and the student, because yeah, they done touched it, they done had a little bit of the experience, but this person is the most experienced. This could be 3 different people in your life, 3 different phases of life, 3 different stages. I'm also getting mother, maiden, and crone. Okay. What we at? 40 minutes? I thought this was going to be a 15-minute reading. Hell no. I was going to come over here, talk a little shit. Because I was channeling, you know, like a bit wanted to jump. Like, bit wanted to, I almost said jump through the screen. But it's definitely giving that. Like, somebody want to jump in your energy and come in and just choke you out from what you're doing. Mad at you because you being yourself. You tapped into, somebody tapped the fuck in, okay? And you tapped in, all right? You got the moon card. Them messages be flowing in, all right? And like I said, if you don't do this, you somebody that just know. Like, you walk through life and you just know. Since a kid, you just knew. You know stuff. Stuff that you don't even understand why you know. Sometimes you get these weird thoughts like, hold on, where the fuck that came from? What, huh? Whole time you picking up on somebody else's energy. Tapping into a magic you don't even know is there. Until you realized it. All right, I'm definitely picking up on 3 different stages of a person's life. The person that felt broken and just took whatever bullet life threw out of its gun. Running from it, being afraid and scared. To somebody who chose to ask questions. Yearned for a change, but not in the way of feeling desperate. To somebody who fully understand what's going on. Ain't no such thing as desperation. Realizing that all those stages in life were needed. It gives you an opportunity to appreciate yourself. Love your inner child for the things that y'all have been through. Appreciate your soul, your body for bearing all that weight. I'm hearing a moment of self-love. This is a very powerful transmission. Okay, I also just heard something about an occult, a coven. Okay, you got the moon with the Ace of Cups. This is a lot of water energies. Back to what I said about purging. Okay, this energy of just purging. All right, there's also going to be a new beginning in something that you love. Okay, a new beginning, or this is like a new elevated, you being elevated in something that you already do. I'm also creating more life out of the life you already created. Like, you didn't understand by pouring life into yourself, you was creating life around you. I'm seeing flowers being bloomed around a person that they don't even know that's the reason that those flowers are flourishing. Okay? Something about self-appreciation is going to be important. If you don't stand for nothing, you fall for everything, is what I just heard. Stand for you. Once you get to know you, you become in sync with you. You know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know what you're going to stand for, and you know what you want. And can't nobody tell you different, because you're allowing yourself to be guided by you. Nobody's going to be able to get in the way of that. It's unbreakable. Not a spell work, not a projection, not fucking nothing. For some of y'all here, you got people that existed in the level that you've been beat, still doing spell work, trying to figure out why it ain't working. And it's because you've dispelled something by the belief in yourself. Realizing you are the magic. How could something that I am be brought up against me when it's a part of me? People don't even realize they be running from themselves. You look in the mirror, you running from yourself, baby. You judging everybody around you and you don't even know. You judging yourself. You judge yourself so harshly you can't even see that you're projecting all that judgment on other people, and you're attracting that judgment right back to you. I'm hearing evangelist, I'm hearing prophet, I'm hearing preacher, because I definitely feel like one. But I ain't none of that. I'm just me. Point blank period. It's a part of me. And this is the way I choose to express that. And that's okay. What choice are you going to make for you? Is it going to be comparing yourself to another person who's doing what you love? Or is it going to be you choosing you and you doing it your way and finding your crowd? You can still appreciate somebody that's different. Okay, the Queen of Swords went on ahead and brought herself out. I talked about it this whole damn time. Okay, this is not head over heart. This is, listen, this is this side of the scale and this is this. It's going to be a balance. You either going to get that soft side and appreciate it, or you're going to get this word. Oh, you gonna get this word. Okay, stop being so serious all the time. Yeah, put yourself out there. Do what you love. And naturally that tune, that energy that's circling around you, it's gonna be like a beck and call for someone else. All right. Yeah, the Chariot. Community. You're gonna be shocked as to how many people actually support you. Okay, how many people actually want to see you do great? How many people you naturally attract because you're naturally being yourself? All right, I'm going to get one more and then I'm going to let y'all go. I appreciate y'all love. I appreciate y'all support. Okay, if you want to enter the raffle, it's $1 a name, or, excuse me, just subscribe, you know, be loyal. Comment, if you know, every now and again. I do reward loyalty. All right. And it's the names is naming over there. So for you, it's a few of y'all up in that box, okay? And obviously I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna see it and be and reward you for it. And I feel like that's very synchronistic that I even said that, because we already got past looking at the description box for the raffle. We got past that. Okay, so that lets me know that the things that you are doing authentically, naturally, you ain't forcing yourself to do, you're being rewarded for in ways that you can't even see. Somebody is definitely quantum leaping right now, going through some sort of phase. All right, and then you got the 8 of Pentacles that came out. You're building yourself, building your craft. And this girl doing it on a mushroom. Mushroom is fungus outside. Fungi. But it wouldn't have grown if it wasn't beneficial. There are medicinal properties to certain mushrooms. You can eat certain mushrooms that are very nutritious. Lion's mane mushroom is so good for rebuilding your mental. Because, you know, a lot of us be smoking, you know, this bullshit that they making that ain't real tobacco. Mixing it with our blunts. I used to do that. I just started doing regular paper now. And I'm glad I did. Because that shit was giving me a headache. Okay, and I found purpose for weed. Now, I ain't just smoking to be smoking. You know, I used to beat myself up a lot about because I like to smoke weed. Turns out, it's a sacred plant. Weed is on the walls of Egypt. You just got to have purpose when you're doing things. But isn't that life? And now I don't give a damn. I'm going to do me. Fuck it. But I'm going to make sure that there's a purpose behind it. Be purposeful. Open my third eye up. Come on here and channel these messages. Even though I don't need weed to do it. It's something that's naturally me. So it's not about you using something as a crutch. It's about you embodying that power that's already within you and outside of you, instead of allowing that power to consume you. Some people think that they be crazy because they hear voices in their head, and the whole time they just got to learn how to hone in and control all of those voices that they're hearing from other people. They don't know that their energy is wide fucking open, but they call it what? Schizophrenia? They call it some. Oh, somebody told me to do that. Somebody said that to themselves and you picked up on it, baby. But you know, the government gonna make you feel crazy and put a label on you and ship you off and give you some chemically made medicine and fuck you up even more. instead of telling you you're gifted. That's why it's important for you to know yourself and love you, even with the stigma. Try to figure out, what is this? Get to the source of it. Okay, somebody definitely talk with their hands, because I be sitting here talking about, I don't do that shit in real life. Or do I? Girl, I don't know, but I said I was finna go, and look, we back around to that strength. I'm finna go, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning into this video. If you made it to the end, put a star in the comments. Fuck it. Put a star in the comments if you made it to the end, because that means that this video, it hit you it hit you somewhere. It made you stay. At the end of the day, I ain't doing nothing but speaking the truth. My truth, at least. That's how I see things. And everybody may not see it how I see things, but the way I see things, I'm trying to create peace. I'm about to leave, and I'm doing this OCD shit, trying to fix the cards. I feel like that's significant. Just leave it alone. Stop trying to make everything be perfect. You already there. You already did enough. Just be you. Stay present, because when you always focus on what's ahead, you never get to sit in the moment. And when you focused on what's in the past, you taken away from what your future could be, or you taken away from what your present could be. That's what Spirit just said. Hey, you see what I'm saying? I'm open to correction. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too good to learn something and also be a teacher at the same time. We are multi-dimensional, multifaceted. And until we realize that and appreciate it, we'll always be disconnected from everything and existing everywhere. You know, metaphorically. But anyways, bye y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.